Welcome everyone to Arts Class and everything in between. My name is Eileen, aka Eileen the Little Crofter. Additional information about this podcast show and my YouTube show, The Little Crofter Show, can be found on my website, eileenthelittlecrofter.com. This episode is kind of special because it's Commonsense Isn't Common Part 3. Also, I would like to remind people who work on planners, I'm still looking for interviews. If you would like that, please email me at eileen@eileenthelittlecrofter.com. Also, I would like to wish my brother-in-law happy birthday, Jason, and many, many more. My goodness, guys, it's just been a crazy thing. Common sense isn't common. I love these. I love and hate them because it kind of allows me to vent my frustration, and I know a lot of you guys feel the same way that I do, that it's just something where I'm not the only one that feels and thinks this way, so it's kind of good. So I hope that you guys really have enjoyed these little segues, and I kind of do them while the iron is hot. Like, I did one on a Saturday because I think it was Friday or Saturday night. The next day I went on air and I was immediately like, these flipping people, like, seriously. That was part 2. Part 1 came about, I think I either waited or I just kind of just put it on air as soon as I was done. And so basically I'm going to do the same thing now. Common Sense Isn't Common Part 2 is about a gentleman who decided to follow me into a coffee shop. Yep. He proceeded to knock on my door and ask me about the building. Apparently, because my neighborhood is up and trendy, everybody thinks that everything in the neighborhood is for sale, and therefore they're going to drive up the price, and you know how it goes. I've also heard, like I said, that the neighborhood is they're trying to start calling it East Williamsburg. Yeah, so it's kind of crazy. So moving right along from that, I proceeded to tell him as nicely as possible, no, the building's not for sale, no, goodbye, thank you. Like, hurry up and get off, leave. I got things I gotta do, right? So as I'm busy doing whatever it is, I'm not really paying attention. Like, I kind of just look around really quickly to see whether or not if he was around or somebody else is around. I make sure the doors are closed. I go do my thing across the street at the coffee shop. I go shoot. Forgot chocolate cake for little mister. Actually, for the teen. And I go and chatting it up with the braces slash servers. Excuse me about that. And just I've seen her before. She's she's cool, talking about tattoos and stuff like that, and just she's getting my order, and she asked me again, and I'm telling her what I want, and the gentleman walks in again. I thought he was just coming in to maybe order a cup of coffee or pastry or whatever. He proceeds to tell me, do you know this person? Are you related? Like, all these personal questions. And I'm like, excuse me, sir, I don't know you. I don't feel comfortable talking to you. And I find that this is very rude. I'm busy. Can you please leave me alone or leave? I'm busy. He starts again. I'm telling the lady again what I want, because I guess, since I speak low, sometimes people don't hear me, so they have to ask me like maybe 2 or 3 times, which I'm trying. I kind of feel weird, with my voice and my tone. So I'm trying to explain to her, and by the second time, she looks at him like, seriously? She's like, get lost, dude. And I mean, I don't know. I find that so rude. Like, if people are telling you no, just leave it alone. If you wanted to that badly, then give me your business card or leave the business card at the door. Why do you have to follow me and ask me all these personal questions? That does not make any sense. Not only that, in this day and age, are you kidding me? Seriously. I'm like, are you flip? Like, I could have feared for my safety and I could have called the cops. But no, I was like, okay, I'm just going to calm down. I'm aggravated. I don't want to cause a scene. I don't want to scream. I don't want to yell. I'm trying to be nice. But, I mean, it was getting to that point. Like, I'm like, can you just leave me alone? That's basically what I had to do. And I proceeded to turn around and talk to the barista or salesperson. I forget, the terminology here. The server, who is polite and is trying to make sure that I'm okay at the same time, asking me questions. Are you all right? I'm like, no, not really. This guy, he's like, why is he bothering you? Like, which was kind of awkward, but I kind of explained to her anyways. And then, because like, is this guy bothering you? Like, you never know, because you don't want to find it on like News 12 or whatever the case may be that, I went missing. So I was just like, I'm just going to stay here until he like leaves, like, and he finally got into his car, because at that point, if he didn't leave like the area, I was about to call my in-laws and have somebody come down and be like, hey, I need your help to get into the building, because I really don't want to have to have this guy, God forbid, try and follow me into the building. Because you never know. You don't know what people's intentions are, and I don't. So I waited, and he got into the car, and I just proceeded to go back, and I told her I was still in there, and I was just like, oh, thank you so much, I appreciate it. I just, it's just so unfair. Like, we deal with this constant harassment, sometimes we're really nice about it, we're constantly trying to tell people. Sometimes we would get phone calls, sometimes early in the morning, in the evening. One time I got a call, I forgot at what time, I think it was like 10 o'clock at night. I'm like, oh, are you kidding me? You people are just insane. One time a group of men came to the house. That one was kind of scary, because like 2 or 3 days ago, I see them on the corner of another block, and I'm like, are they scoping the neighborhood to figure out what other properties they can buy, or why are they, like, I kind of felt that was kind of scary, but I haven't seen them since, so that's a good thing. So, I mean, my thing is, it's just that common sense isn't common. When somebody tells you no, it's no. Just back away. Just leave it alone. You don't need to follow them into a store and keep harassing them. That is very unprofessional. It's very, in my opinion, I think unsafe, because now you got the person not only you got the person upset with you, now you got them like, okay, panicky, like, because you don't know, again, people's intentions, and you shouldn't be doing things like that. Women especially, we have to safeguard ourselves, and we shouldn't be harassed. Honestly, we shouldn't be harassed. That just isn't. I'm just so upset, because I'm like, dude, like, it made me angry, and it made me a little shaky, because I've never really had that experience before. Well, actually, this is like my second experience where someone was like asking me questions, and I'm like, no, leave me alone, like, go away. And that actually, though, there's been a couple of times, like one time that I was being followed, and I noticed it, and I told my classmate that I was with, and another friend of ours at the time, basically got into the guy's face and screamed at him, what are you following them for? So I mean, I'm normally, I try to be careful and watch my surroundings, and but man, oh man, it's just like, it really just if people tell you no, dude, seriously, just, and if you really, maybe a couple of weeks later, or leave a business card, and I don't know, like, I just thought that was just so inappropriate, so unprofessional, and so weird, and very, very annoying, like, and especially if you don't want people knowing your business, like, I don't want people knowing any of it, like, I'm a pretty, there's just certain things private that I don't want to talk about. And I just, it is what it is. But, people feel the need because they think that they have money and they're entitled and the neighborhood is changing, that they can offer whatever type of money and everybody's just going to sell and do whatever the heck they want. But it's not the case. So, dude, just back off and leave me the heck alone. I feel better now. Alrighty, guys. So, thank you for listening to me. And, not for nothing. Like, if you're, like, let's say, if somebody comes up to you, like, or asking you a bunch of questions about this, that, and the third, or, like, let's say I've had one experience where some guy was just being very creepy. I was just like, oh, have you ever did any modeling? Would you like to be a model? I think you'd be really good. You have great features. I'm like, no, thank you. Can you just, like, I'm trying, and he's blah, 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 blah. I'm like, excuse me? No. Can you just walk away, please? Like, I literally had to tell him that. Like, it was just, it just was something where it was so uncomfortable. And I've seen people where they're like, oh, can you just leave? Like, it's just not, you don't do that, especially to women. You don't really do that because, we have that extra stress of what the heck are your intentions, like, really. And just as natural as, even if it's another woman, I still would be on my guard, like, okay, what are you trying to do? Because you never know. And it's better to be safe than sorry, So that's my common sense isn't common. If somebody tells you to back off or no, go away, excuse me, I'm done, or anything like that, I think that, that should be a sign, dude, or woman, or whatever. Just go away. Seriously. Bye. Vete. Adios. All right. Again, I feel better now. Thank you for listening. And this is Common Sense Isn't Common Part 3. If you guys have a topic that you would like to discuss, you guys can always leave me comments or questions down below. You can always email me with that topics or comments or questions. My email address is Eileen thelittlecrofter.com. My website is EileenTheLittleCrofter.com. There is a contact me section on the website. I do have a video that I'm going to start doing my videos with next topic, especially for the podcast. If you guys are watching this here on YouTube, or if you are on speaker, you can go to my YouTube account, and I'm going to start trying to pick different topics each week. And I would like your guys' feedbacks. Right now, I think I have one that says planner. I forgot the name of the topics. Oh, Lord. But I'll have a bunch of different topics. And or, again, if you guys have any topics that I think that would be pretty cool to talk about, leave them down below, or whatever. Or whatever. Yeah. Oh man, I'm just feeling rattled. My cage is a little rattled. You can totally understand about that. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for listening. I hope that you enjoyed today's podcast, and I will see you with a new podcast on Tuesday. So again, this is just a special Common Sense Isn't Common. I like to do these on the spot so that I can get all that out of me. And I know that you guys can definitely relate to some of this stuff. So thank you for listening, and bye for now.